framework of high-resolution model, let's look at the main high-resolution numeric models in China. Firstly, Global Regional Assimilation Prediction System, we call GRAPS, is a suite of national numeric weather prediction systems based on independent technology in China has been developed and put into operation. Let's review the development of GRAPS system. In 1999, on the support of the Scientific and Technological Support Project of Ministry of Science and Technology in China, CMA started to develop the next generation numeric weather prediction system, Global Regional Assimilation and Prediction System, we call GRAPS. In 2014, update of GRAPS MESO, GRAPS TYM, and GRAPS IEPS, High Resolution Data Assimilation and NWP model were designated as three main tasks of national meteorological scientific innovation work. In 2016, GRAPS Global Forecasting System was put into operation, product designation and guidance to all weather offices in China. This marked that NWP core technology of China has realized independently development of global forecasting to regional high-resolution forecasting. In 2018, GRAPS 4DWA and GRAPS IEPS were put into operation. NWPS has become one of all national forecasting centers in the world, which have independently developed and operationally applied 4DWA system. In 2019, GRAPS regional model with 3 km resolution began to provide products in support of severe weather forecast, application of geostationary satellite phone for hyperspectral infrared radiation in GRAPS systems. 9 km resolution GRAPS typhoon prediction system realized operation. It was successfully applied to tackle Super Typhoon Likma as it debuted. This is the threat score of 24 hours accumulated precipitation of GRAPS MESO since 2007. The red curve is the threat scores of 24 hours accumulated precipitation of GRAPS MESO for greater than 50 mm. The blue curve is the threat scores of 24 hours accumulated precipitation of GRAPS MESO for greater than 25 mm. We see the threat score of 24 accumulated precipitation of GRAPS MESO is increasing since 2007. The GRAPS MESO shows better skill in the prediction of moderate rain than heavy rain. This is a comparison of threat score of GRAPS 3 km and GRAPS MESO model. The ACE, the threat score at the initial time 8 o'clock CST. The BDF are the threat score at the initial time 20 o'clock CST. The blue bar represents for GRAPS 3 km. The yellow bar represents for GRAPS MESO. The forecast advantage of GRAPS 3 km mode is superior than GRAPS MESO at 2 initial time. The GRAPS 3 km shows better skill in the prediction of high reflectivity combined to GRAPS MESO. This is a case about GRAPS MESO with 3 km resolution applied in the precipitation affecting Guangzhou in 2017. The left image is the 14 hours observed accumulated precipitation. The right image is the 14 hours CMA GRAPS 3 km accumulated precipitation forecast. The location and the intensity of the model precipitation was basically the same as the observations. Another high-resolution model is the rapid refresh short-time forecast system of the multi-scale analysis and forecast system known as CMATC in Beijing, which we mentioned before. It is a new generation high-resolution numerical prediction system based on WRF model and WRF data assimilation system developed by Beijing Urban Meteorological Institute for the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei region, with a 1 hour rapid update cycle. The prediction area of system is likely 9 kilometers resolution and likely 3 kilometer resolution, and the vertical direction is divided into 50 layers. Also, a new generation of rapid updating multi-scale data analysis and prediction system, RMAP subsystem known as RMAP Now, based on the quick update the 4-dimensional variation assimilation technique, means RR4DWA, and 3-dimensional numeric cloud model, a new generation of Beijing, Tianjin, Hebei 8 Doppler weather radar data, radio velocity and reflectivity factor for rapid 4-dimensional variation assimilation, background field from real-time fusion area with more than 2,000 automatic stations of 5 minutes, and short-term numeric prediction system RMAP-ST forecast results. The 3-kilometer resolution atmospheric 3-dimensional thermodynamic hydrometeors analysis and 0 to 3 hours proximity numeric prediction products can be provided for the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei region with a 10 minutes update cycle. The third high-resolution model is Shanghai Meteorological Service WRF ADA's real-time modeling system. It is a new generation high-resolution numeric prediction system based on WRF model and ADA state assimilation system developed by Shanghai Meteorological Service with a resolution of 9 km, and the vertical direction is divided into 51 layers. And Shanghai Meteorological Service WRF ADA's rapid refresh system is 3 km resolution, and the 1 km resolution is in progress. This is a web vision of the model products. This is a list of Shanghai Meteorological Holistic Multi-Scale Regional High-Resolution Assimilation and Model Framework. For example, Shanghai Meteorological Service WRF ADA's Real-Time Modeling System for 9 km, Shanghai Meteorological Service WRF ADA's Rapid Refresh System for 3 km and 1 km. The 1 km resolution model, which vertical direction is divided into 81 layers, and the mesoscale ensemble system. The precipitation forecast from European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasts, known as ECMWF, the Global Forecast System, known as GFS, and Shanghai Meteorological Service WRF ADA's Real-Time Modeling System 2, known as SMATC models were compared by using statistical verification methods for year 2017. In addition to routine daily evaluation, some extremely rainfall events were also included in the comparisons. Look at this image. The yellow bar represents for SMATC-V2 and the green bar represents for EC. The blue bar represents for GFAs. The This CMATC shows better skills in the prediction of light and heavy rainfalls compared to EC and GFS. The advantage of CMATC over other two global models is especially true for heavy and extremely rainfall events. This suggests the regional model has improved skill in the prediction of extremely rainfall comparing to global models. This is a web vision of the high-resolution regional numeric prediction model in South China, another model with a resolution of 3 km with a 1-hour rapid update cycle, and the vertical direction is divided into 55 layers. The top height of the model is about 28 km, and the 1 kilometer resolution model is operational used now. This is a 1 kilometer resolution product in web vision. Different models have different advantages. How to use the advantage of this model is a very important project. We use multimodal integrated with different models, including SMSWAR, graphs 3 kilometers, and graphs IFs. Look at this image. This is the composite reflectivity from multimodal integration system. In the right, it is the composite reflectivity of real observations. Comparison of these two materials. The width of the score line graphs 3 km model performance based.